Give who a round of applause? All right, let's give him a great big Aspen Challenge round of applause.
I am tired.
She is tired.
We're all tired. We, the students of Michele Clark, of Austin, of Chicago, are tired.
Tired of racial profiling by the police.
Tired of harassment in the streets.
Tired of no jobs in our community.
Tired of living in the food debt.
We're tired of our unsafe community with no hope.
We are mentally drained, spiritually beaten, but like Rosa Parks, we are not physically tired, but we are tired of giving in. We seek the change, starting with us, so we accept the challenge of Robin Robinson. We have designed a process that brings the young people of Michele Clark to build a relationship between the Chicago Police Department and others to become a more safer and better neighborhood.
We've interviewed, gathered data, then studied it. Here's our findings. According to the NAACP report in 2016, over 58% of offenders in juvenile detention centers in Chicago are African Americans. 303 of those offenders came from our community of Austin. The Daily Wire reported just this year 133 murders in Chicago were from our community, Austin. Our survey, where 100 students were asked what their greatest concerns were, 48% racial profiling and harassment by the police, 31% gangs, 21% violence, and 2% others.
After analyzing the data, we came up with a plan. We must work together. The police, the community, the businesses, and the students. We will do this by communicating. Without intimidation. As equals, we will continue what we started.
First, we develop a working relationship with Chicago Police Department, 15th District, meeting bi-monthly, students, administrators, and Chicago Police, discussing any concerns or solutions plaguing our community.
We established a Boys and Girls Club providing students with mentors, internships, skills, and possibilities of scholarships. This project will begin with 35 students in the fall of 2017.
We established a Boys and Girls Club. We established a Boys and Girls Club at Michele Clark, providing students with mentorships. We have built a partnership with the Chicago Police Department, Chicago Park District, and we will host the first annual flag football mini camp with competition for all ages, boys and girls.
Michele Clark High School will host a local officer roll call followed by a Q&A session at the school coming in May.
We have met and we will continue to meet with Alderman Christopher Teleferro to plan events for our community betterment.
We plan on hosting a free health fair working with the Alderman and Loretta Hospital. Here, residents can be screened for high blood pressure, diabetes, and sickle cell anemia.
We plan on participating in a neighborhood cleanup day on Friday, April 17th, working with Alderman's office, streets and sanitation, and freshman class of Michele Clark.
We plan on working with our local elementary schools, including Leland. With this being said, we'll teach our local elementary schools how to work with the police and build a bond between them and the police.
We also plan on expanding our partnership with Harvest Church and Reverend Jonathan Kelly in connecting the youth to community resources and providing a safe community through sponsoring events and promoting community unity.
The price we pay for being silent and inactive is too costly.
I am Tia Boyd.
I am Michael Brown.
I am Eric Garner.
I am Tamir Wright.
I am Jose Nueve.
I am Sandra Bland.
We are tired of burying our young brothers and sisters, and the change has to start now, not tomorrow. And it starts with all of us.
This is my last birthday, so like,
What a surprise. That was awesome. I was like, oh my gosh, there's a police officer coming up the stage, slightly running. All right, we have 3 minutes for question and answer.
That was very powerful. It was interesting to me that you had a lot of work about improving the relationship, but at root you also had an aggressive protest against police violence. Do you see those two dynamics causing tension when you talk to police? Clearly not with this officer, but with other officers?
We see it as if we can be able to talk to one police officer, then why can't we talk to others as we can? If we can show them our view of the world, then we can show their view of the world and how they can co-conspire.
And we also spent a day at the 15th district speaking with the majority of the policemen and telling them how we feel and asking them questions about how do they feel when they hearing these bad things about them. And then we was also talking about how you got to look at it from their perspective and see how the issues they going through, it could be like when they come to you in a bad mood, it could actually be because of the stuff they go through. So you got to look at it from both perspectives.
So it seems like you have a lot of components to your solution, which is awesome. How do you plan to kind of track the outcome at all of these different places?
We actually go host most of them at Michele Clark because with our programs, the programs that we chose, like the flag football, the dancing, the mentorships and all that, we have a whole lot of stuff like that already at Michele Clark. So we're just going to add on with the policemen and the elementary students. So it was just going to be an add-on with them coming and then working with us with the programs we already have.
It don't stop at our freshmen. Since we are freshmen, we do it. We let our incoming freshmen know, like let them know if they want to be a part of the Ask Me Challenge so they can continue what we started.
As well as becoming a learned behavior for the elementary schools to understand that it's not just a learned or taught behavior from your parents. You can also learn from the police officer how they feel and what they feel.
As you all are all freshmen, is that
Yes.
right?
Yes.
First of all, that's just impressive. That's your leaders already. 3 years from now, when you all are seniors, what will it look like, the relationship between the police and the students at Michele Clark, 3 years from now?
I feel like we're going to continue this process. Like, we're starting off with us, but the more incoming classes that come, they're going to, like, follow right behind us. And I feel like in the next 3 years, we're going to be able to say that we built a relationship with the police officers. We can communicate with them, and we can actually have fun and be safe in our community.
As well as building a foundation for others to follow.
And eventually we want to build a relationship with the whole Austin community, so that way we could be conjoined together as one.
9 seconds. Would you like to ask the question? All right, let's give them a big round of applause.